In most cases, a simple search in Jamf Pro will bring up the computer or mobile device you're looking for. However, if you need to find multiple devices or change some inventory attribute for multiple computers, a simple search will have you going through each device one at a time. Luckily, we can create and customize advanced searches to gather many specific devices at once, and then take action on those results with mass actions. My name is Zach. Welcome to Advanced Searches and Actions. Consider this scenario. My organization is merging our tech support departments in Minneapolis and Eau Claire to a single Midwest regional support department. I've got test iPads deployed to each member of the support department and need to go through Jamf Pro and update their building and department to reflect the merger. While I could manually search for each device one at a time with simple searches, an advanced search and mass action will let me change all the devices at once. Note that while this example will be done on mobile devices, advanced searches and mass actions function exactly the same for computers, with slight variations in criteria or actions available for each type. For a complete list of differences between each device type, check out the Jamf Pro documentation. Start by selecting Devices, Search Inventory. Click New in the top right to create a new advanced search. Advanced searches differ from simple searches in that they can be saved and accessed again from the Search Inventory page. Select the checkbox to save this search and give it an appropriate name. I'm using All iPads. Next, select the Criteria tab. Here is where we can add and customize search parameters to find our specific devices. Let's start by finding all iPads in our Jamf Pro instance. Select Add on the right to add a new criteria, and we're shown a list of commonly used search criteria. If the attribute you are looking for is not in this list, select Show Advanced Criteria at the top right to expand the available options. Each attribute shown here corresponds to a field in a device inventory record. Nearly every attribute in an inventory record can be used as criteria in an advanced search. Let's scroll down to the M's and choose Model using the button on the right. The criteria page updates, and we now see Model listed as our criteria along with a few customization options. The Operator field allows us to choose how Jamf Pro evaluates this search. Is and is not for exact matches, like and not like for searches that contain or do not contain the value, and matches regex does not match regex to check against a regular expression statement. I want this search to find all iPads, whether they are an iPad mini, iPad Air, or other model, so I'm changing the operator value to like and entering iPad in the value field. Next, navigate to the Display tab at the top. Advanced search results will default to your current inventory display settings, which may not match the attributes in your advanced search. Selecting any of the checkboxes on this tab will adjust the inventory display for this specific search to show the chosen attributes. I'm selecting Model under Device, and then under User and Location, the Building and Department checkboxes. Save the search with the button in the bottom right, and then click View at the bottom to view the results. We can see that this search correctly displays all iPads, whether they are Pro, Air, Mini, or base models. Thinking back to our scenario, let's adjust this search to find the iPads in our support department. I'm selecting our All iPads Save Search and clicking Clone at the bottom to make a copy. On the Search tab, select Save this search and enter an appropriate display name. Support iPads. On the Criteria tab, let's leave the existing model criteria as is and add a new criteria with the button on the right. I'm choosing Department from the list of commonly used criteria. We can leave the Operator field set to Is and now need a value. If you are ever unsure of what values are available to search for any given criteria, select the Ellipses button to the right of the Value field to display a list of all values found in your instance for that criteria. In this case, I'm shown a list of all available departments and can select support from the list. Save the search in the bottom right, select View, and we have now narrowed our search results down to all iPads that belong to the support department. We're getting closer, but we specifically need to find all of our support iPads from Minneapolis and Eau Claire. Navigate back to Devices, Search Inventory, and select the Support iPad search. Clone the search, and I'm adjusting the name on the Search tab to Support iPads in Minneapolis or Eau Claire. Navigate to the Criteria tab, and we can now add a building criteria for both of our offices. Building is Minneapolis, and building is Eau Claire. If we save the search and view the results, we're shown no devices. This is where advanced search logic can get a bit tricky. Navigate back to our advanced search and view the criteria. Jamf Pro evaluates this logic literally. We are looking for models containing iPad that are in the support department, that are in the Minneapolis building, and in the Eau Claire building. Since computers or mobile devices can only be assigned to a single building at a time, this search returns no results. Let's adjust our criteria. In the and/or column before the Eau Claire building criteria, change the pop-up menu to or. We also need to group the two buildings together. We want iPads that are in support and in either Minneapolis or Eau Claire. If we leave this as is, Jamf Pro will find all support iPads in Minneapolis as well as every device in the Eau Claire building regardless of model or department. If we remember our algebra coursework, we need to add parentheses around the Minneapolis and Eau Claire criteria to group them together. Use the pop-up menus before Minneapolis and after Eau Claire to add parentheses to our criteria. Jamf Pro will evaluate this statement following the order of operations, starting with the criteria grouped in parentheses. Now, if we save this search and view the results, we've successfully narrowed down our results to only contain support iPads that are in either Minneapolis or Eau Claire. This is great progress, but we still need to move these devices from their existing buildings to our new Midwest region. While we could access each inventory record one by one and change the building manually, since we've created this advanced search, we can now use a mass action to change all building assignments at once. Select Action in the bottom right. There are many actions available to us, and these actions can be accessed from any inventory search result page or group membership view in Jamf Pro. If I select the Send Remote Commands radio button and select Next, we can see even more available commands that we can send to the devices, such as Update Inventory, Lock Device, Set Wallpaper, and more. For a complete list and description of mass actions, check out the Jamf Pro documentation link in the resources. Back at the Choose Action step, I'm selecting Edit the Building and Department at the top and selecting Next. In the Building pop-up menu, I'm choosing our new Midwest Region building and then selecting Next at the bottom right. We're shown a message letting us know the changes have gone through, which we can now check by viewing our saved search once more. If we select our advanced search and attempt to view the results, we can now see that no support iPads remain in the Minneapolis or Eau Claire buildings. Advanced searches and actions are extremely powerful, time-saving tools for any Jamf Pro administrator. We encourage you to experiment with different advanced searches, criteria, and actions in your environment. Be sure to check out the Jamf Pro documentation linked in the resources for more information. Thanks for watching.